Coming up today on Channel 97 News,
We'll learn about an Oakville hockey goalie
meet the Star Nutrition Ambassadors,
and check out a small towns event.
and it all starts now. Welcome to Channel 97 News. I am Tammy.
And I'm Isla. There's a new club focused on learning about Oakville's diversity.
Katie and Amon bring us more information.
The community of Oakville is made up of many different cultural and ethnic groups that many members of our community may not know about.
I'm Palestinian, I'm Muslim.
I'm African American, Gullah Geechee, and Sierra Leonean.
My nationality is Jordanian.
This year, OHS Assistant Principal Dr. Wegner decided to form a club which gives students the opportunity to educate their peers about their own cultures and highlight the diversity around our school. This is the Cultural Education and Diversity Club.
Lots of the meetings are about what can we do to really move this process along and to really make the school progress into a more open and culturally accepting society and everything like that. There's lots of problems that we all felt we needed to come together and talk about and address that they're even there in the first place for there to even be a change.
I love anything cultural, like the International Club, that's wonderful, and then this club came out, and especially Mr. Wagner being the sponsor of it, so it's not like a student went up and asked the teacher, the administration literally wanted this to be an actual thing. And I joined because it just seemed fun, and I like learning a lot about other people's cultures and where they're from, and I just want everyone to know about different cultures and not be uneducated about stuff like this.
I joined because I feel like we need more representation of people who come from different backgrounds here, because I feel like it's really blocked out sometimes.
It doesn't matter if you literally have no idea what your culture is. I'm telling you, if you literally just know where you're from, you just don't know anything about your culture, it's the best opportunity to come here, learn about other people's culture, learn more about yourself, and it's really not just serious. We're having fun, we're literally trying to help out other people, educate other people. It's really all about just working together, respect each other, and just learn and not be ignorant about other people's cultures and beliefs.
I feel like we really want to welcome everybody. I feel like it's a big thing that we all go to the school, we all can experience certain things that we feel there's problems with cultural stuff, and I feel like welcoming everyone here to have this open conversation with no judgment or anything like that. What you look like, what your personality is. We're welcoming people that just want to learn and to hear other people's perspective on other things too.
The Cultural Education and Diversity Club meets once a month and is open to anyone interested. Reach out to Dr. Wegner or any club member to learn more. With Amon Luker behind the camera, I'm Katie Schrader with Channel 97 News.
Join the club if you want to learn about the different cultures of the school.
If you've been to an Oakville hockey game, you've probably seen the new goalie on the ice.
Addie, Sawyer, and Madeline tell us more about Jack Rogers.
Oakville hockey has gained a new varsity goalie, Jack Rogers. A captain and coach tell us more about him.
Jack has exceeded expectations as a freshman. He came in and, we kind of rotated some things in and waited, until he was ready. And then all of a sudden he just took off and became our starting goaltender.
In the locker room, he's kind of a quiet kid, but he's definitely a beauty, so he's a good kid, nice guy.
Rogers' work ethic has let him be able to get this position.
I was at every practice when they called me up, and I went to every pre-skate and every event that they had. I was involved in a lot of their programs.
He has this position and works hard, while also being the only freshman starter on the varsity team.
These are my first, really high school years. I played B team last year.
Once he got that confidence and got used to playing in front of people, he's been really good for us.
We're doing well. I think we're doing better than last year. And I think we have a good chance at doing really good this year.
I mean, he's a young kid, and it's crazy to see how far he's come just, here in 2 months, but energy is a big thing.
Come out to Oakville hockey games to see him for yourself. With Madeline Winter and Sawyer Best behind the camera, I'm Addie McGuire with Channel 97 News.
Jack brings a lot to the hockey team.
Similar to Jack, Mr. Freitag has been bringing plenty to his classes and the clubs that he sponsors.
Mason and Addie show us more about him.
If you are new around here, you're probably wondering who's the bearded gentleman running the assemblies. That's Mr. Freitag, the teacher who does it all.
This is my 5th year at Oakville High School. It's been an awesome experience. I enjoy every day of it. I couldn't imagine being anywhere else. I teach world history now and leadership, but I've taught a number of things. What I like about leadership is there's a little bit of chaos to it, and I like the chaos. That makes things a little more exciting and more fun.
Mr. Freitag is actually the funniest person ever to exist. Him and Bishop also together are so funny, and it just makes the class really fun because we also have times where we just laugh, but we also have times where we get a lot of work done.
And Mr. Freitag also is one of our Stuco sponsors here at OHS.
I enjoy it. I mean, it's a work in progress because I'm still relatively new and Ms. Nitz is new, so we have what's called growing pains, which is for any kind of a new group doing anything, there's always kind of growing pains, but we're doing really well, I think, and I'm enjoying it.
He's been awesome. He has a lot of knowledge about, how everything works, and I feel like we're a good team. We balance out each other really well. I can get kind of distracted sometimes, and he's good at reining me in, and I feel like we're working on our communication together.
I'm sure for leadership as well, but for Stuco in particular, he really gives everyone's opinions and thoughts a chance. He tries really hard to listen to what everyone has to say and makes his best judgment, but he really gives everyone's thoughts a chance.
I just really like to help with the culture of the building, and I like to help with the spirit and the feeling of community, and that's kind of why I'm doing what I'm doing. It's to, as best as I can, benefit the building.
Keep up all the good work, Mr. Freitag. With Addie McGuire behind the camera, I'm Mason Bader for Channel 97 News.
Wow, Freitag contributes a lot to the school as a club sponsor.
Now let's talk to some co-sponsors of a nutritional store in the area.
Trevor, Justin, and Madeline introduce us to some high school ambassadors for Star Nutrition.
You may have heard of Oakville's local supplement drink store, Star Nutrition, but did you know that they have chosen 2 of our OHS students to represent them? Ethan Venable and Amon Luger tell us what it means to be a Star Nutrition ambassador.
Well, as a Star ambassador, you're trying to promote a local brand and using it as a core of a competition with the other students in the area. So as a Star Nutrition ambassador, you are trying your best to set up events and different things where you can try and get out a feel of what flavors people want, how you can get people to visit, and how you can get people to go to the area.
So to be a Star Nutrition ambassador is to represent Star Nutrition and what their values are, but also trying to sell and grow their business to other consumers.
Ethan and Amon were chosen because of their involvement around the school and community. We asked them why it's important to support Oakville's small businesses.
Small business, the biggest thing is these are local owned companies, these are family owned companies, and we want to help them grow and thrive because each one of them has something to offer a community. So if we can help them grow, I think us ourselves as people and the community can benefit from a family-owned small business.
The ambassador to bring in the most sales will be given a scholarship of up to $1,000.
I want it to be sort of like an opportunity. Like obviously there's a scholarship attached, but I want it more for the entrepreneurship.
How can my abilities as a promoter benefit them, but also how to own a business? What are the in and outs of a business? What do I need to take care of?
With Trevor Nitch and Justin Roush behind the camera, I'm Madeline Winter with Channel 97 News.
Use my card, Ethan Venable. Ask me for it.
Go to Star Nutrition, use the promo code AMON and get $1 off.
Thanks to the ambassadors for sponsoring a local store.
In the small historic town of Kimswick, there are plenty of events for the season.
Nathan, Maria, and Maddie give us a tour of one of them.
I'm sure most of you have heard of a cakewalk, but have you ever heard of a cookie walk? Well, we went on a trip to Kimswick, Missouri, a small town less than 20 minutes away from school, to see their version of a cookie walk. Let's take a look.
So our cookie walk is, we have 27 participants, merchants and restaurants, and the way that it works is you purchase a ticket and you come down any day during our Cookie Walk Festival, which is Thursday through Sunday. You redeem your ticket, you get a bag, a cookie book, and a map, and we send you on your way. You collect a cookie from each shop, and then you go home with a bag of cookies And you have a recipe book with all the recipes so you can enjoy your cookies at home, see which ones you like, and make your favorites.
We asked some store owners why they chose to participate in the Cookie Walk.
So our store has chosen to participate in the Cookie Walk because this has been a family tradition for over 20 years. My family has owned a store in Kimmswick for over 20 years. So it's just really great to be part of a Christmas community.
The tickets for the Cookie Walk can be bought online or in person at the Visitor Center. And this year, they sold out within 2 weeks.
I remember the first year we did it, we all kind of baked our own cookies. And, you know, we put them in cute little bags and decorated them really cute. And, you know, we were just hoping maybe we would have 50 people.
One of the factors that makes the Kimmswick Cookie Walk so popular is the community. The town population is only 131 people, but it brings in many visitors together for their positive environment.
It's just a great place to come. The shops support each other. They're all decorated up. And again, I'm here with my best friend, and it's a great event just to spend time together and shop.
I think they've done a really nice job of promoting what's here, and the shops carry awesome and interesting things that you don't find other places.
Although you missed the Cookie Walk this year, make sure to start looking for tickets at the beginning of next November to try it out for yourself. With Maria Parisi and Maddie Chapias behind the camera, I'm Nathan Baker for Channel 97 News.
That looks like a great event. For our final story, we'll look at a class offered here at OHS.
Delaney and Jana report on Rollville marketing.
You may have heard the phrase Rollville throughout school. This phrase originated in Oakville's own entrepreneurship class.
So our entrepreneurship class, we spend the first 2 months of class learning about content, learning about how businesses are ran and how businesses should be run. Then we have our students go ahead and pitch their sales idea for what, if they were starting a class business, what products would they sell? And they do research and go through to figure out what would be the best product for us to sell. And then we actually set up and run a class business. So we really are just trying to scale out what a business would look like and give our kids opportunities to look at those jobs, see what those jobs would entail, and then manage them within our classroom.
I signed up for this class because I was really interested in business, and it's a job that I want to pursue in the future. So I thought that this class would kind of show me how a company is supposed to run.
I signed up for it because I wanted to learn a little bit more about entrepreneurship, and I have my own business on my own, so I figured it'd probably be beneficial for me.
So Rollville began kind of with that project where students pitch their idea. They pitch what they think would be beneficial for us to sell, what they think would make profit, what they think they would do well with.
Rollville's a company that we created probably 2 months ago. It has all its functioning parts like a real company.
We sell sweatshirts, phone wallets, and we sell them at lunches.
And we implemented the Rollville kind of saying at Oakville, which we think high schoolers would like. So we put those on the wallets and hoodies.
It's a great way to take concepts of business and actually force kids to actually apply it and do some work.
It's a good way to, start your path. Like, Carol's a really good teacher, and a lot of good lessons have been learned this year already.
It's really fun. It's a really hands-on class. Every student in here, I think, has an absolute great time.
If you want to be in the business world, if you want to know what it's like to run your own company and see if you're interested in business in itself, I think this would be a great class to expose you to different types of jobs and what to do in a business.
Go buy your Rollville hoodies.
Make sure to buy your Rollville merch while you still can. And consider entrepreneurship as a future course. With Delaney Murphy behind the camera, I'm Jana Eckhard for Channel 97 News.
Consider joining the entrepreneurship class next year.
And consider visiting myohsonline.com. There are plenty of news stories from the newspaper staff and Journalism 1 students.
That's everything for today. I'm Tammy.
And I'm Isla. And remember, Oakville,
keep your eyes on the tiger.
What is the big appeal for you sponsoring so many organizations?
Money.
Thank you. He's probably my favorite president.